Niko Kovac's first year with Bayern Munich ends with a domestic double, the club's first since 2016, their seventh straight Bundesliga title, and yet that round of 16 Champions League exit at the hands of Liverpool looms large over year one of the Niko Kovac era in Bavaria. Raf, what is your sense right now? How safe is Niko Kovac as we head to the summer?
He seems pretty safe. On the back of winning the double, both Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, who's been very critical of him, even though he's dressed it up nicely, diplomatically, and Uli Hoeneß, the president, so the two most powerful people at Bayern, have said he will be the coach next year. So I think it's going to be very difficult to go back from that. He's done enough, I think, to convince the board that in the absence of a viable superstar candidate, he should be entrusted with that rebuilding job. But it is, at least on behalf of Rummenigge, done slightly begrudgingly, because he's been listening very closely to what the players have to say, and a lot of them have said they're not really sure that he's got what it takes to take this team forward. So he's going into next season not 100% secure, and you only have to wait till the first couple of bad results in September and October, and the debate and the discussion will come back.
What about Leroy Sane, heavily linked to Bayern Munich, yet there are some reports today out of England that Manchester City making a last-ditch effort to keep him. Right now, what does your gut tell you? How likely is it that Sane will end up with Munich?
Well, they don't have to make a last-ditch effort because he's still got 2 years to run. The problem is that Bayern and City are quite far away in terms of valuation. That's between the lines of what Uli Hoeneß has said only yesterday, saying that, yes, of course, we are interested in the player, but it's difficult. So City ultimately have to make a choice. You know, how far do they want to push it? Are they happy to go into the season thinking that maybe they can change Leroy Sane's mind, or maybe that Sane himself will improve to the point that he'll be a regular starter again, or cash in now while his stock is very high and while in Bayern they have a really powerful, suitable suitor who can put a lot of money on the table? My hunch tells me that it's still more likely to happen than not. But of course they have to agree, and ultimately the money talks.
Theo Hernandez, Benjamin Pavard are already coming into Bayern Munich. The club has spent over 100 million euros on that pair, French fullbacks. Of course, plenty more, though, to this Bayern Munich rebuild is expected. If they are going to be getting back to Champions League competitive level, what else does this Bayern Munich team have to do, Raf?
Well, they have to add a bit more depth up front. I think it's no secret that with Ribéry and Robben leaving, that they need to really strengthen those areas. Kingsley Coman and Serge Gnabry have done well, but they're not quite at the same level. So you need at least one out-and-out top star in those positions. Sane could be the one. Timo Werner would, I think, be more of a squad player, a player who can play in either of these positions or also be a backup for Lewandowski. And then there's still talk of a midfielder. I think Kai Havertz is too expensive for this year. They're trying to get him for next. But there's still a chance that they might go for somebody like Rodrigo, who's sort of a ball-playing deep player, to maybe give it a bit of an upgrade or refreshment to the Javi Martinez position, because he's getting on a little bit. So if you ask me again, I think we come down to the manager. I think the biggest improvement would come if one of the best clubs in the world also would have one of the best managers in the world. I think with all the best will in the world, Niko Kovac isn't quite there yet.
For more, sign up now for ESPN+.